How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we have Stage 3 Team Affinities coming soon to MLB The Show 21. We're going to talk a little bit about what they might consist of, as well as get into some event gameplay. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So as you can see, MLB The Show tweeted this out, informing the player base that Season 3 Team Affinities will consist of All-Star Series players from the 2021 season. So that's pretty cool. This is something that they haven't really done yet. In MLB The Show. It's kind of similar to the Face of the Franchise Live Series players that we saw in Stage 1 Team Affinities in last year's game. This is almost like the halfway point, right, between, I guess, those Face of the Franchise and then Finest cards. These are All-Star players, and we already know a few All-Stars that could potentially get a card in this program. Guys like Aaron Judge, Ronald Acuna, Freddie Freeman. We got Xander Bogaerts, Rafael Devers, Nicholas Castellanos, Jesse Winker, a lot of these guys. But if you are interested in participating in FanDuel, or at least signing up, right, to play some daily fantasy sports for the second half of the MLB season, then you can use my FanDuel link that will be posted in the comment section down below. All you need to do is click on that link, click continue on web, and then go ahead and create an account. I appreciate everybody that does that. That is one way to support the channel. But with that said, I think that we have, an opportunity for some really good diamond cards, right? We might see a Vladimir Guerrero Jr., even though he already has a Player of the Month card. We might see a Marcus Semien, even though he has a Lightning card. Right, Teoscar Hernandez is probably the card that the developers may go with in terms of the Blue Jays. For the Pirates, we might see, a good version of a switch-hitting Adam Frazier card. Royals, we might see a better version of Salvador Perez, right, in the 42-card series diamond. Cardinals might get a better version of Nolan Arenado that can hit righties a little bit better. Angels, I would love to see a maxed-out version of Shohei Ohtani. He might be a little bit overpowered at this point of the year. I know the diamond version of Shohei Ohtani is pretty good at an 85 overall. We might see a really good version of Buster Posey, maybe an upgraded Fernando Tatis. I would really be excited to see some end-game players, some 97 overalls, potentially 98 to 99 overall players. Just flood the game with a bunch of usable diamonds, amazing live series players that could potentially have their live series quirks on those cards, and that would make them extremely valuable. That would make them play above their attributes. That would make them play, right there with some of the end game 99 overall players that we have, like Chipper Jones, David Ortiz, Alfonso Soriano, guys like Eddie Murray. I really think that we'll start to see more diamonds that can compete with those types of players, or at least those caliber of 99 overalls that are end game, that have a lot of value at this current stage in MLB The Show. But so far throughout this event, I have earned enough wins for Jason Dominguez. I'm using him in this video, as well as a lot of other cards, but I've been in a little bit of a slump recently. The last 2 days or so, I have not hit the ball as well as I potentially could. I don't know what's going on. It could be, polo grounds. It could be that I'm just slightly off at the plate. I've been missing some pitches that I should be able to hit. But I will be grinding out the Stage 3 Team Affinities as soon as those come out. I'll be working towards Showdown. I'll be working towards the Team Affinity missions and moments and things like that. I know on the tweet it mentioned, that you'll be able to unlock these cards by completing the team-specific missions. Obviously, you're going to have to earn a lot of program points within the specific divisions for these Team Affinities in order to unlock these players, but it's going to be very similar to the Season 1, Season 2. I think it's going to be the same, to be honest with you. Here we get an encounter where a hit-and-run base running glitch happens. I'm just pressing L1. That has been in the game since the game has been released. I have made a video talking about that. I also, I think I included that in Oral Hershiser's debut, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I think that we're going to get some really good cards here that could affect the way the market is kind of going. I think, depending on if these cards are sellable, if these cards are not sellable, right, if they're free diamonds and they're used towards a second part of the collection, I would expect to see a lot of this stuff. This is all going to happen in the next 8 days. So we have a lot of content coming out in MLB The Show, and it's, something to get excited about. We're going to get probably 30-plus cards, potentially 60, right, with those sub-diamonds as well. Last time around, we got a couple brand new legends. I don't know if we're going to get that included in this program, right, because they're All-Star Series players from 2021. But you never know. They might be able to include, I guess, some legend flashbacks, potentially some players that were also All-Stars, right, maybe from, 10 years ago or so. I think that might be pretty cool. Depends on how they're going to do it. I know we should get some home run derby cards coming out. I think that might be an opportunity for some legends to be included. I'm not really sure. And I'm not talking about Season 3 Team Affinity. I'm just talking about cards that could be included in that. Maybe not necessarily, the final reward or the choice packs that include the All-Star players from 2021. I'm just kind of speculating a little bit. I am excited about the content. Anytime they release, 60 players or even 30 players, it is a great day in MLB The Show. It provides a lot of content for content creators to, try different players out. I'll potentially be making a video with an entire team of Season 3 Diamonds. Might even do an AL All-Star team or an NL All-Star team. It just depends. It depends on what we get. It depends on how good the cards are and, which players I like and dislike. But anyway, I figured I would finish up this video with some highlights. Let me know what you think about the All-Star cards, about Season 3 Team Affinity. Let me know who you think could be potential sleeper picks for this, Season 3 Team Affinity. And I figured we'll just go ahead and wrap it up with some potential ASMR perfect MLB The Show hits. Peace out.